Okay, let's go ahead and start our tour of this motorhome here on the inside. This is a 2010 Coachmen by Forest River Mirada. This is the 29DS floor plan. The 29DS has 2 slide outs, and the overall length is 31 foot 11 inches long. This one has only 12,246 miles to be exact. It is in absolutely fantastic condition. I think it's going to be safe to say that both inside and outside it's in as close to new condition as I think you would ever find for a 7 or 8 year old motorhome. The outside paint and fiberglass is awesome. The inside almost shows no signs of wear or tear that I have noticed at all. But what we're going to do during this tour is I'm going to show you through the coach. I'm going to show you around the 29DS floor plan. I'm going to point out some of the features it has, and also as we're walking through, if I do notice any flaws or I can point out any wear or tear or anything like that, I'm certainly going to do it. It is a pre-owned motorhome, so I'm sure we'll find something, but as I said, this one is in just about as perfect a condition as you could possibly find. I don't think you'll ever find one in any more close to new condition for a 2010 model. So let's go ahead and jump right in. We'll start up here at the front. This does ride on a Ford chassis, so we've got the Ford V10 engine underneath this. You can see the steering wheel here. We have the cruise control controls on that. Steering wheel is in fantastic shape. We have camel colored or tan colored vinyl seats in the front, which are in perfect condition. They show 0 signs of wear or tear. There's no breaking down of the fabrics. There's no rips, no stains, no anything. They literally could pass for brand new, as could the rest of the dash. The dashboard is in perfect condition. There's no fading. Even the plastic areas around here and these vents that are up near the front windshield, those sometimes show some cracks from the sunlight, but not in this case. It is in perfect condition. This was kept undercover. We brought this in on trade, and it was kept undercover when we went to go look at it, and I believe the whole time the gentleman had owned it had been undercover, so it's in that's why it's in such great condition. You'll see when we go outside just how nice the outside is. All of these drapes in the front are in excellent condition. You have storage up above. It is the cherry color cabinetry in this model. Right here's your backup monitor. You also have turn signal cameras as well, so when you put the turn signal onto the left, you're going to get a view down the left side of the coach, and vice versa. When you put your right turn signal on, you'll see a view down the right hand side. That is a great safety feature. Right here we have a cassette and CD AM/FM player. We've got our air conditioning controls right here, our standard set of Ford gauges over here, and then on this side we have our generator start and stop. Right now the generator is running. We are not plugged into electric, so you can see just how quiet it is inside. The generator is super quiet. It's been running now for 2 or 3 hours, and it's not skipping a beat. We have our Atwood Levelers over here, so you have full automatic leveling on the motorhome. So just touch a button and it's going to level up for you. It is automatic. I wanted to confirm that. So all of this is in great shape. Our carpet is in great shape up here as well. Coming back into the living area, we transfer into vinyl flooring, and the vinyl flooring goes all the way back to the bedroom, and then you have carpet again in the bedroom. So the majority of your traffic areas are all going to be in vinyl, which is going to make it much easier to keep clean and keep it looking good. We have our booth dinette here. All of these cushions are in excellent condition, and just looking for any signs of wear or tear, I do notice a couple of small little stray threads right by the edge right here. I probably shouldn't point it out because about 30 seconds and a pair of scissors and that's going to look new again, but I just want to point out any flaws that I see at all, and I do see that minor bit of wear there. Our table here is in perfect condition. This is a Formica countertop, or a Formica tabletop I should say, and it doesn't show any scratches, no swelling or anything like that. We have pleated shades throughout this motorhome. They work flawlessly and they are in really great shape. This does convert into a sleeper, so this is actually on a lift. You have a little bracket here that you're going to undo and then just shove this down like that, and then you'll have to move your cushions in, and that will give you your sleeping area. But it's nice that you've got this type of mechanism here. You just flip a switch or flip a handle and that will move down, so that way you don't have to undo the tabletop from pegs and things like that. This is a far better design. Underneath the dinette you do have storage. So you've got that area under there for more storage. Over here you have a nice big sofa, and it is a flip-flop jackknife style sofa, and this is definitely long enough here that you could easily sleep a full-size adult on that. And in fact, the folks that we took this in on trade-in from were a couple with two looked to be teenage kids, so I'm sure one slept over here and one slept over here, but for all intents and purposes they were all for adult size, so it was very comfortable for them, and they are just the only reason that they traded in was they got the RV bug and they wanted to go up to an even higher model, so they went to something a little newer and higher up the food chain with a few more extra features. But this worked great for them. They absolutely fell in love with the RV lifestyle because of this motorhome. Here we have lots of storage up above the sofa, and I do want to point out just how big these cabinets are. They are really, really deep. Sometimes these are short little cabinets, but this is basically the length from about right here to my fingertips up in here. So really big cabinets, and there is no divider here. So you basically have one big compartment right there, which is really nice. You have another big window right here, another window over here in the kitchen, so you have a lot of natural light coming in. Coming over to the kitchen, you've got a nice glass or plexiglass divider between your cooktop and your dinette. You've got your 3-burner oven right here with LP gas range. Up above we have a Dometic microwave. This looks like it's never been used. It's in that kind of condition. For that matter, the cooktop is the same. And I say it looks like it's never been used. I'm literally not exaggerating. I'm just going to have, I don't normally do this, but I'm going to have the cameraman just come in on that. I mean, it shows no wear or tear. There, get a little bit of light on it right there. There is no wear or tear at all on that cooktop. The caps don't look like they've ever been lit. So what we had found out is the folks that owned this previous, when they were on vacation, they tended to eat out, so they very rarely used their cooktop. The oven is just as clean. Coming over here to the rest of the countertop, it's all in great shape. The Teflon cutting boards that double as sink covers is going to be one of the only areas that I could point out any wear or tear. There are some tiny little knife marks in those, but these are very easily replaceable. The rest of the sink is in fantastic condition. These are actually some freezer things that need to go into the freezer packs that were left in here, but the sink is in excellent condition. All of the hardware is in excellent condition, and I think I'm not exaggerating at all that if you were to spend 5 minutes polishing every little thing up here, with the exception of these two tops, I believe you could pass this off as being a brand new 2018 model kitchen. I mean, the stove's that perfect, the microwave, the range hood, the cabinetry's all just clean as a pin. You got more storage down here. It is carpeted storage, so when you have your cake pans or whatever it is you might put in there, it's going to keep stuff from sliding around quite so bad. You have some drawers over here. They don't even look like anything's been laid in them, so it is just in fantastic condition. Over here's our Jensen Television. It's got a big flat screen television. One thing I'll point out with Jensen is it is the only brand that we see on a regular basis that is specifically designed for the RV market. So this is not a home television that's put into an RV. This is a television that was designed for an RV. Up above we have storage. We have some racks down here that would be great for movie storage and things like that. All of our flooring throughout is in fantastic condition. I thought that was maybe a little spot on the floor, but it was just something that dropped on it. The flooring is just basically perfect. Looking in the refrigerator, we've got our 2-door refrigerator here. It is in excellent shape. There's no rust on any of the racks or anything like that. Got a little pantry here with slide out bins. Got a drawer right here, a nice deep drawer, which would be really good for taller items that you don't want to fall over. Then we'll go on back into the bathroom. Back here in the bathroom, you got a big mirror right here, and you've got these nice corner kind of medicine cabinet shelves. You've got your sink here, kind of an antique bronze finish on your hardware. You've got plenty of cabinets beneath, and you do have some drawers that slide out from within those cabinets, so you've got some nice storage in there. You have a solid door right here that will close off the area, and I pulled that up just a little bit too far, but that just latches through like that. Right here is what I call the brains of the coach. It's like the central control unit. Almost every motorhome has a panel like this. You've got your tank monitors. You've got a generator start-stop right here. You've also got a generator start-stop button on the dash. Water pump, water heater. You got your slide-out controls right here for both the bedroom and the living room slide-out. This is the front. This is the bedroom right here. Right here is your This is your thermostat for the front air conditioner. You do have 2 air conditioners on this motorhome. You got one in the front, one in the back. It's a 50 amp coach. So here in Florida, no matter how hot it gets, you're going to be able to keep it nice and cold. Coming into the toilet room, we have a separate shower unit. Got a really nice size shower in here, tons of headroom. I'm about 5'10", 5'11", and I've got plenty of headroom. It's glass enclosed. Our hardware's in really nice shape here. Got some cubbies in the corner to put soap and shampoo, things like that. You've got a nice china bowl toilet. This is not plastic. That is a porcelain toilet or china toilet. Over here you have cubby holes down through here for more storage. It'd be great for keeping your holding tank treatment chemicals, toilet paper, things like that. Everything is in great shape here. There's no evidence of any leaks around the skylights or this vent or anything like that. It's perfectly dry. And for that matter, I haven't seen any evidence anywhere on the motorhome of any leaks whatsoever. Coming back into the bedroom, we got our other thermostat here. You can see we've got a queen bed right here. This is a nice, like a Tempur-Pedic style mattress. It's got a really nice foam top on it. Very, very nice, comfortable mattress. Definitely no need to upgrade this mattress whatsoever. We are missing the bedspread. We will be putting a bedspread in it, so fear not. It will have a bedspread with it. We will pick up one of the colors in these in this headboard and put something in it that coordinates nicely. Unfortunately, we do not have the original bedspread, but like I said, we will be putting one in that will coordinate nicely. Got nice hanging storage on this side. Another big hanging storage closet over here. A Jensen television here. with an equipment cabinet in the middle and a bank of 4 oversized drawers, and these are huge. You could literally put comforters, you could put very large items in these drawers. Basically this whole wall is storage, so you've got lots and lots of storage. We've had this exact same model on the lot before, the Coachmen Mirada in the 29DS floor plan, and the storage is just awesome. We did very well with it when we had it here before, the same basic floor plan, and everyone comments on just how nice the storage is in this model. You also have some cabinets above the bed. You've got a nice emergency exit window that goes out the back, some nice wood wainscoting. The carpet back here is in excellent shape. All of the ceilings in great shape. I think the only thing that I could point out on the whole inside of this motorhome that shows any wear and tear are those sink covers and those couple of loose threads on the edge of that dinette, and the fact that I've got to put a bedspread. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue our tour here on the outside of this 2010 Coachmen by Forest River Mirada. Again, this is the 29DS floor plan. We're going to start right up here at the front. Kind of to refresh your memory again, this only has 12,200 miles. It's 31 foot 11 inches long, so less than 32 feet long. And we're going to walk around the outside. Starting up here at the front, one of the first things you're going to notice is the big one-piece windshield. There's no divider in the middle. It's just one big solid windshield. It gives you a great view out the motorhome when you're behind that windshield. I always say that a one-piece windshield is maybe one of those features that people don't even know that they want. Once you've had it, you'll never want to go back, but it's just one of those things that you really can't appreciate it till you've been an RV owner and you've driven down the road and you just have kind of gotten used to just how great that view can be. There are no chips in the window, no cracks, no stars, anything like that. Coming down beneath that, all of the white up here is in perfect condition. The graphics are in perfect condition. There's no peeling or anything like that on the Coachmen name or a logo there. The headlights show maybe a very small amount of hazing. We will probably end up buffing these out and resurfacing them. They're by no means in bad condition. It's just a very, very slight amount of hazing. Something that you probably would never notice if it weren't for the fact that the rest of it's so perfect. So that's probably the reason we'll end up doing this, is just because of the overall quality of this coach. It deserves to have every little detail attended to. When it comes to the paint down below, a couple of little tiny chips here and there, but they are less than the size of a pencil lead. I mean, they are almost not worth mentioning. They're so small. But there's only a handful of those scattered along the front end, but it's still in just absolutely fantastic shape. Coming around to the side of the motorhome, you'll see we got those turn signal camera housings right here. Our mirrors are in great condition. They're a black mirror. All of the graphics around the whole motorhome are virtually new. It's something you just don't see very often here in Florida because the sun gets to stuff down here, but these graphics show almost no signs of use or wear. They're not faded, they're not peeling, they're not cracking, they're shiny. They still have a nice shine to them, and the sidewall gloss, the white on the sidewalls, is really glossy, to the degree that it's almost the same gloss level as what you would have with full body paint. It's that glossy. It's just really nice. This does have the partial paint option. Some of the Coachmens, they came in 3 configurations. You could get them in all white with vinyl graphics. You could get them with all full body paint. This one's kind of the middle option. It's got the partial paint, they call it. So all the bottoms paint, you've got the high gloss gel coat, and then vinyl graphics with that. So the entry door is in great shape. The entry steps are in great shape. They are, those have not been cleaned. They have not been resurfaced or anything like that, but the yellow line is in great shape. The grip tape is great. We normally end up refinishing almost every set of steps that come in here. Sometimes even brand new trailers, we'll go ahead and dress them up, but this one's in such good shape we probably won't do anything with it. Back behind that, we do have a storage bay right here. You got a big nice storage bay in here. It's probably a good 6-7 feet long. Oh, we're underneath of our awning. Our awning's in great shape, and it is a power awning, so no need to pull it out by hand. You just touch a button and it's going to come out for you. Right here we've got another storage bay. Now, these are the original tires, but we just, about 30 minutes ago, I ordered the tires for this motorhome, so it will be coming with brand new tires on it. They'll be Sumitomo tires. They're one of our preferences here. What we found is they're a really great combination of quality. They ride and handle good. They hold up a long time. They really have a good lifespan on them, and they're affordable. So that's our kind of our go-to tire in most cases, and that's what we're putting around these, or around this motorhome, I should say. Back from there, we've got our LP gas tank in here. This is not a protected storage bay. You can see, you know, my hand, you can come up through there. Those have to be open because of the laws. You'll see there's not a speck of rust on this. I mean, none. This is painted. I can see the reflection of my watch in that, and I can read the watch hands in that reflection. This has not been repainted. This is a bay that is open to the elements, and that just gives you an idea of just how clean of a condition this motorhome is in. It's that clean, even in a bay that does not have protection from the elements. Right back here we have another storage compartment, so tons of storage on this motorhome. I do see one little tiny nick right here, a tiny scuff. I want to point that out, and a tiny little scuff right there. Other than that, there's really not any scratches or anything like that. All these graphics are perfect with no scratches in them. You've got a ladder going to the roof. This area back here around the hitch, sometimes this area can get beat up a little bit if people had a tow bar or something like that, but this is in excellent shape. There's no scratches or anything. This is your fuel fill right here. All this paint is glossy with no stripes. I mean, no stripes, no scratches. It's all glossy with no scratches. The fiberglass is in great shape. Coming around to the driver's side, you can see our slide outs over here. This is that bedroom slide. In here, we've got a storage bay. That is a pass-through storage bay, I will add. The top 8 or 10 inches is pass-through. It's not a full height pass-through, but it does have pass-through storage for something like a ladder. And right here is our generator. This is the Onan 5500 watt generator. And I'm not going to go through every one of these. These are storage bays, but right here's our wet bay. You can see we've got our sewer hose in there. Everything's nice and clean in there. And here's that big slide in the living room. This is going to have your dinette right here and your kitchen over here. Again, just in great condition. I wish there was more to point out for you, but there's just not any flaws much for me to point out here. I definitely think no matter whether you're looking at this video and you're just up the road in Orlando or you're all the way out in Oregon, if you make the trip here to look at this motorhome because it fits your bill as far as it's the right size, the right year, the right budget, you name it, whatever it is, I can guarantee you will not go home because you get out here and say, this just isn't in the condition I thought it was. I don't think there'll be anybody on the face of the planet that would be disappointed when you come look at this coach. It's just in that good a shape. In over 5 years of being here at Highway RV, we do our best to film these videos and take plenty of pictures for our customers so that we never have the case that someone comes here and goes back home because the coach was not represented correctly. In over 5 years, that has never happened, not one time. Not one time has a person flown in from out of town, gotten here and saying, this just isn't what you said it was, Brian. I'm not saying that every time someone comes to look at one of our units that they buy it. There have been times when people come from out of town to look at multiple units, and they may come look at ours and look at other units, but I have never had one get a person come in specifically to look at only my vehicle or pick up one of my vehicles that has not taken it because it was not represented correctly. So we really pride ourselves on making sure that when you do the shopping with Highway RV at home, that you're able, well, when you watch these videos at home, when you look at our pictures, that you're actually able to do real shopping, that we don't pull a bait and switch, that we are absolutely 100% accurate in the way we describe the vehicles to you. We really pride ourselves in that. I try very hard to represent these coaches accurately, and I can just guarantee you for a 2010, for a motorhome in this price range, you're not going to get more for your money. If you would like more information on this Coachmen, one more thing I want to point out that I forgot, and this is a big one. I'm sorry. I know I'm rambling on, but on the other side, I should have pointed this out when I was started out on the outside. The sidewalls of this coach are made with Asdel. That's one of the big reasons that I'm a big Coachmen fan, and one of the reasons that I pointed out that this is a Coachmen by Forest River. That makes a big difference because when Forest River took over Coachmen in 2010, one of the big changes that they made was in the sidewall construction of these motorhomes. Almost every motorhome out there is built in a traditional manner where you take the Phylon or the fiberglass panel, and that is laminated to a sheet of Luan, and then that is vacuum bonded to create the wall. With the Coachmen by Forest Rivers, they laminate that fiberglass. Instead of to a piece of Luan or wood, it gets laminated to a product called Asdel, which is a 100% waterproof composite panel. It will eliminate delamination. You will not see delamination on a Coachmen product if it's a Forest River Coachmen. They completely eliminated almost any possibility of delamination. So again, I'm sorry to sidetrack the video so late in the game, but I did want to point that out. This is one of the best sidewall manufacturing configurations you can have. So if you have any other questions about it, if you'd like to know more about Asdel or any other thing about the coach, give us a call at Highway RV. Our number is 863-956-1036. My name's Brian, but whoever answers the phone will be glad to help you. You can also connect with us on Facebook at our Highway RV Facebook page. You can also visit us online at highwayrv.com. If you go to highwayrv.com, you're going to see a link to our YouTube page. You may be viewing this video in YouTube right now. If not, you can navigate to our YouTube page, click the subscribe button. That's a great way to get a notification when we've filmed new videos, when we have new inventory in. We'll keep you up on all the latest things happening at Highway RV. And if you'll click like and click subscribe on our video, it'll help us out. Also, it'll help allow more people to see our units. So again, we thank you for watching the video. I sure hope this video has been helpful to you. If you have any more questions, give us a call. You have a great day, and God bless.